Well, we begin tonight with very, very somber news. An hours-long standoff in Wasco has led to multiple Kern County Sheriff's deputies being injured. And we do have team coverage tonight with Kristen Barton going through what happened leading up to the shooting, and then Kylie Walker with the gathering that took place over at Kern Medical. And first, we begin with Kristen, who is still live in Wasco tonight, where the tragic scene unfolded this afternoon, with more on what we know so far. Good evening, Kristen.
Yeah, good evening, Alex. I'm on the corner of Highway 46 and Poplar Avenue in Wasco. And as you can see behind me, there is still law enforcement present here after hours and hours. It was a hostage situation that drew SWAT teams, police, sheriff deputies, highway patrol officers, and even ambulances to this scene today. It all started at 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon when KCSO received a report of a possible shooting at a home near Poplar Avenue and 1st Street in Wasco.
There's additional phone calls with subjects shooting in the background and possibly subjects down inside the residence. When deputies arrived approximately 8 minutes later, a subject inside the residence began shooting at the deputies. The deputies at that time were not struck, but they took cover.
KCSO's Lieutenant Swanson saying the entire neighborhood was locked down at the time. A neighbor, Pablo Villalobos, who officers safely escorted out of the area, saying the situation was scary since he and his daughter were in a house 2 doors down from the home under investigation.
Through the blinds and I seen all the cops, and then out of nowhere more cops started showing up. They started surrounding all the houses, and then a couple like an hour or so passed by, and then it started shooting and everything, and then it was just getting crazy. So I just got in the room away from all the shooting and I just waited till it all calmed down.
Swanson saying the SWAT team was called in to respond to the scene.
The information that we had was that there were subjects that were down inside the residence, that we had victims of shootings in the residence. When the SWAT team arrived, they put together a quick react team to make entry into the house.
Swanson adding just before 3 p.m., the SWAT team approached the home and the suspect began to fire at the deputies from inside.
2 of our deputies were struck. One with moderate injuries and one had major injuries. Both were taken to a local hospital.
Then Swanson says around 6:30 p.m., the suspect continued to shoot at the deputies. And Swanson says another shooting between the suspect and deputies happened.
The suspect was struck. The suspect is currently being treated by medical aid and I believe will be transported to a local hospital.
Officers attempted to clear the house and they said they believe there were 2 people possible down inside the house. Now, the mayor of Wasco, Alex Garcia, did tweet that one of the deputies has died, but since then, the tweet has been deleted. We also heard from Lieutenant Swanson, who says we'll be receiving no more updates tonight, but we'll hear from the sheriff tomorrow as well. But for now, we're going to go to 23 ABC's Kylie Walker, who's live at Kern Medical, where it appears that the 2 deputies that were shot might have been transported. Kylie, what can you tell us so far?